Hello darlings, and welcome to another coffee morning. I've just drunk a whole pint of that pineapple skin tea with 1 drop of iodine in it, can't taste that, and a little bit of salt because I am on a mission. And there are a couple of things I want to tell you about at this coffee morning. The first thing I wanted to discuss, because it's a bit of a difficult subject, especially when we're all going to have it, is the problem with getting up to pee at night. I've had 5 children, and what that does to your insides is nobody's business, especially if you have natural birth. I'm saying no more, But now I am 69. I have problems, and I think, for goodness sake, I've even been online looking for implements that I can use, little silicone things that they say you insert this and it helps you with your bladder, stopping leakage and things like that. Now, it's not just a female problem, but men can't use one of those implements, and I haven't even bought it yet because it's 50 something pounds. But if it works, then it would be good. What I did do was, as per usual, I went onto YouTube and watched a video by a urologist. She was saying that you need to have a protocol for what you drink during the day. So first thing in the morning, you need water. Now, do you know what? I like water with a tea bag and some milk, or coffee with it. So I'm a bit of a failure, but I am drinking this pineapple tea with the iodine. I put salt in it and a bit of honey. And when you drink whatever watery drink you drink, you have to have electrolytes in it, hence the salt. So what she's saying is that you front load all of your fluids for the day. Have a big drink in the morning of a watery drink with salt, and then throughout the morning you front load all of your fluids. If you're going to have tea, for example, then you would have most of your cups of tea or coffee in the morning. Did you know that caffeine is an irritant to your bladder? Apparently it is. So beyond 12 o'clock, you have to cut the caffeine out. Otherwise, that will definitely irritate your bladder. The other thing is, from about 5 p.m, you don't have any more drinks. Gargle with the water and then spit it out. Or if you have to take pills, like I do before I go to bed, I have a tiny amount of water to take them, and that's it. No glugging back a glass of water. I started doing that yesterday, and I only had to get up once at 3. But I'm trying harder today. So today I have had some beetroot water with salt in it. I can't remember what that's called. I'll edit it and put it in the screen below because I made that ages ago. It's very good for your blood pressure. Beetroot is very good for your health. So I thought I'll have that for my workout drink to replace my salts. The other thing is I'm still doing the pineapple tea. I'm aiming for maximum hydration by 4 p.m. And to be honest, normally I'm quite dehydrated, which isn't good for your skin and all the rest of it. But I forget to drink. I'm not one of these that constantly sips water. My Katie is. She's always sipping water. She must get through loads of it. But even on those workout videos that I'm doing, and I'm still joyful, I noticed that Aiko, the 83-year-old, never picks up her drink to sip it like her daughter does. Her daughter says, have a sip, and then she just carries on and ignores that, because we're not a generation that was constantly drinking water, are we? I am going to be more regimented about my fluid intake and front load. By the time it comes to about 4 or 5, then I'm going to go to the loo often to empty my bladder. She said, this urologist, said that you sit on the loo, even if you don't want to go, you wait 3 minutes and you might get a little trickle. If you don't, all well and good, but most people will start to urinate and then wait a bit more and lean forward while sitting on the seat. And this goes for you men as well. Lean forward, sit on the seat, and that will tilt your bladder and it will empty a little bit more. Now that is apparently a problem. And it's coming for us all, whether or not you've had 5 children, whether or not you're a male, it is coming. It's a problem with our sphincter muscles. Those internal muscles that, you know, you don't do at the gym. I mean, you could do Kegel exercise, but it's difficult. So anyway, that's one thing that I am experimenting on because, frankly, it's irritating. And once you've had to get up, your night is broken. And we all need a good night's sleep. If you're not getting a good night's sleep, then that can bring your health down, and nobody wants that. The other thing is I am on day 6. I've just completed day 6 of the Yes to Next 7-day workout program, and I am still buzzing. If I could make this into a pill, I could sell it for £1 million. It is lovely. I would never have believed that something so tiny could have such a transformative effect on my mental well-being. I have asked my darling boy whether he would do the 3-minute workout with me. He said, no, I don't think so. It's 3 minutes. He's almost 85, but he won't. And the last thing is that I have been purchasing some more of these blouses. I had decluttered last year, but I am wearing these ones, you know, this sort of short sleeve cotton top every day because they are so comfy. But I quite fancied a little bit of a different design, so I went back onto Amazon, and these blouses are only £12, which is nothing. If you went to a shop, they weren't coming from China, you'd spend probably about £30 odd on them at least by the time the shoppers got their markup. So I thought I'd give them a go. You can never be too trusting of Chinese sizes because they serve an Asian market, and Asians are tiny, not paupers like me. But Amazon, Mr. Amazon, says it is our opinion that you would suit a large by all the feedback we've had. So I've bought large. I've ordered a few to get the reduction, and they're all coming out at about £11 each, which is nothing. I'll let you see what they look like. I do like these ones when they get a bit pale because I'm wearing them so much and I'm washing them often. I've got 3 of these navy blue ones now. One's still in the packet because they do run out, and navy is my colour. I dye them back to being navy blue again, and they do take the dye well. So I bought the dye again on Amazon and I put it in my washing machine. I use Dylon for washing machines. I wanted more navy blue trousers, so I got out my linen trousers that were pale grey, and they tend to sit in the cupboard if they're not navy. So I dyed them all, but what I forget is that if the cotton to use to alter the trousers is synthetic, they come out like this. See? So I am going to have to unpick that lot and resew it with navy blue. What a nuisance. I had to do that last night with the first pair. You sort of saw me ironing. And I'm going to have to do it with these ones too, because these ones are quite funky and I would like to wear them, but I'm not going to wear them until I get rid of that white cotton. So I'm going to have to be patient and resew them. Anyway, darlings, join me in this challenge. I promise you, you will be smiling from ear to ear, even if you sit down and do it. It is available to everyone. I think once I've done the 7-day challenge, which ends tomorrow, I'm going to do the workout to Fleetwood Mac. That looks like a lot of fun. I am doing it on the bouncer. Today was balance, and that was more difficult on the bouncer, but it is really good to have good balance, especially as you get older. You don't tend to fall as much. I must admit, I can keep going a lot longer these days. Until the evening, I'm not feeling half so sluggish. If you got to the end, you are a total superstar, and if you have been, thanks for watching. Lots of love. Bye-bye.